Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a good day. Today was a tricky day, definitely on the market. If you were following the top 7 and others from yesterday's video, you should have finished at a 0.354% loss. As far as that goes, you did better than I did. I had a 0.9% loss today, just did not have the best of days. The market was down a little bit. I just had some things not go quite right for me, but didn't do awful either. Month to date, if you were following the top 7 and others very closely, you should be at a 6.67% gain. Compared to the Dow Jones Industrial, the Dow Jones Industrial is at a 2.41% gain, so you are beating the market with this list. Year to date, so far this year, I am up 546%, which I feel great about. But we have the day trade picks. That's the first thing. And my day trade picks for today were NIO, N-I-O, GS, Goldman Sachs, MDRR, and MDRX. I did not do a lot of intraday trading today. I did a couple trades, ended with a 1% gain, which was pretty sad with all those great opportunities that were out there. But we had some members that did call options on that NIO pick and finished with over a 100% gain today. And so day trading that was very successful. So overall, I'll call that success if members in the group had success. I like to use Webull for my trading. And the reason why I do is because I can trade as early as 3 a.m. and as late as 7 o'clock at night. Also, it gives me great flexibility because I can short stocks in pre-market, aftermarket. There's lots of great things that you can do, lots of great scanners. If you are looking for a powerful broker, highly recommend that you check them out in the description down below. You get one free stock when you sign up and another free stock when you deposit money. All right, so I have some sales to report. So finally sold some of these follow the money picks. Feel really good about it. Today I sold 3 picks, and the first one was a follow the money pick. It was IOVA, sold for a 9% gain, and then sold LSPD for a 2.4% gain. Both of those were follow the money picks. And then I had an analyst target pick that I sold today because, man, it went south on me quick. Sold DKNG, so DraftKings, for a 2.4% loss. There's just a little bit of nervousness, I think, about the NFL season. I felt that definitely, and also seeing insiders sell so heavily on DraftKings today made me feel like it was a good one to sell. And I just got out of it. Small loss, but that's all right. I want to remind you, investors, to stick with your plan. And please, please, please have a plan. Now, all the stocks that are on this list, they have a strategy attached to them. So I have reasoning behind them. I have a time frame I'm looking to go into it and get out of it. Like, for example, my PDUFA run-ups right now are not doing that great. Spectrum Pharma and Kala Pharmaceuticals, those are the 2 that are on the list, and they're not doing that great. But I'm sticking to my plan because I know that that run-up will happen as we get closer to the date. And I just want to encourage you, whatever plan you have, that you need a trading plan. You need strategy. You need to go into a stock, have a reason why, see how that does, and then rate your strategy. And that is how you repeat success. Small wins, repeat success. I just want to encourage you to work on that. If you are looking for help in any area as far as strategy, as far as different things like that, please check out our Patreon group that we have, because there's a lot of fantastic investors, and that's what we do. We talk stock strategies. We talk different stocks we're going into, but we just don't go into stocks in that room just because. There's always a reason behind it, and a lot of great strategies. And also you get me and all of my strategies that I use, and you get to see when I enter a stock and when I leave a stock. It's a great group. Please check it out in the description down below. I think you'll be glad that you did. All right, let's get to the top 7 and others, and let's start with the others. The first of the others is Kala Pharmaceuticals. Wednesday it finished down 4.57%. My average in it's $8.34, and they have a PDUFA date, as I mentioned before, coming up on October 30th, and analysts have an average target on this stock at $20.80. Next, we have Next Era Energy. This is a stock split run-up play, and on Wednesday it finished down 0.28%. My average in it is $297.98, and they are doing a 4-to-1 stock split here coming up at the end of the month. That is the reason why we're in that, and we're expecting a run up, hopefully as good as Tesla. So here is a follow the money pick, and this is TAK. On Wednesday it finished up 0.23%. My average in it is $17.50. This is Takedo Pharma, and they had a recent partnership with Arrowhead, and institutions have been loading, and most notable, ARK funds have been loading. And so this is a great stock, and I think it's got more to go, definitely. All right, the next is another follow the money pick, and this is INCY. This is INCY. And this was down 3.84% today. My average in it's $96.84. This is Insight Corp. And they recently inked a deal with Nimble Therapeutics, and ARK Funds is loading up, and so that's why I like it. You know, with these follow the money picks, as these funds are going in, it's really easy just to buy in and just kind of ride it upwards. And that's what we're trying to do with these. And then when the buying stops, then we're out. So it's a lot like an insider play. Right now, there hasn't been as many insiders because we're so close to earnings. All right, another follow the money pick. ACCD. So this is Accolade. And on Wednesday, it finished up 1.23%. My average in it's $41.53. This is a recent IPO that's been on fire, and they reported earnings Wednesday evening. Now, they beat their sales estimates. They beat their EPS estimates, and they raised guidance. But the stock initially dropped in price. A lot of people got a fantastic deal on this stock. But don't worry, I think that this stock will continue upwards. I felt it was a very good earnings report, and increasing guidance, even though it was a small increase, I think will help the stock over the coming week. All right, the next, and this is a news pick. This is GBTC. This is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and on Wednesday it finished down 1.45%. My average in it's $12.26. This is an OTC, and that's one of the reasons why it's not in the top 7. So this is basically just a news catalyst stock. That's my reason for being in it. I think that if they reach an agreement for a stimulus deal, and I feel there's lots of pressure on Democrats and Republicans to form this deal, this particular stock will really go up, because not only gold and silver, but Bitcoin typically goes up when the value of the dollar is devalued. All right, the next is a follow the money pick, and this is ICE. This is Intercontinental Exchange, and on Wednesday it finished down 0.33%. This is brand new to list, and they just announced plans to launch futures, and so that'll be kind of cool. You can buy future contracts on ICE. ARK has been loading up on this, and so I think this is going to be a great pick. Now it's time for the top 7. Here we go. Number 7. Number 7 is a PDUFA run-up play, and on Wednesday it finished down 4.43%. My average in it's $4.12, and this is Spectrum Pharma, and they have a drug, Rolantis. It's a chemotherapy drug that is coming up for approval on October 24th, so I'm expecting a run up this next week on it. And analysts have put a target on this of $10.42. All right, number 6, and this is a follow the money pick, and this is Pure Storage, PSTG. On Wednesday, it finished down 0.44%. My average in it is $17.97, and this stock has had recent insider activity in the last 3 months, so there was quite a bit of insider activity, but now ARK is loading up on it, so feel like it's going to continue to move upwards. Another follow the money pick, number 5, is Work, and this is Slack Technologies. Work finished up 0.96% on Wednesday. My average in it's $31.31. ARK Funds again is loading, and this stock has definitely been surging since that's been happening. This has been having a slow, nice run up. It's really been smooth, and there's been lots of buys going through to kind of help it on along its way. I still feel it has so much more to go. A lot of value left in Work. Number 4 is another follow the money pick, and this is IONS, and on Wednesday it finished down 0.54%. This one's brand new to the list. This is Ionis Pharma. Ionis just completed a purchase of Akia Therapeutics, and so that was very bullish, and it's good that it's all completed now, and I think that they're going to have benefits. Definitely there's going to be a lot of synergy between those two companies. ARK Funds is loading up on this, and tonight, Wednesday night after market, it was reported that ARK Funds bought more shares, and so this one's going to be on the list for a little while, and I feel that as long as this is going on, I'm going to ride the wave, definitely. All right, number 3, another follow the money pick, and this is RAVN. This is RAVN Industries, and this is brand new to the list. On Wednesday, it finished up 4.46%. And ARK is loading on this one also, but they recently showcased their automated farm machinery software that they have, and it was very impressive and definitely well worth it, and that's a reason I think why ARK is interested in it, and also why I find it very interesting. So this is not my normal kind of investment, but I like RAVN because it really kind of rounds out my portfolio nicely. All right, number 2, and this is an insider swing play. So we have not had very many of these, and so this has been tough to come by. But finally, I got some good insider activity that I can go to. This is my bread and butter. This is what I'm good at. And number 2 is LOOP, and this is Loop Industries. It's brand new to the list. My average in it's $7.41. On Wednesday, it finished down 3.58%. So there were some real negative reports and some different shareholder lawsuits. But what happened after the stock price dropped is the CEO, the CFO, and directors came in there and they bought up those shares. Well, that kind of tells me there's nothing really to the lawsuit. It's another frivolous, silly lawsuit. Whenever directors and CEOs and CFOs are willing to put their own cash on the line for a company, that's not an Enron situation. That is the opposite of it. This is a fake report. This is something that has no validity to it, in my opinion, and I feel that Loop Industries is really going to move upwards over the next couple days as investors realized there was insider activity covering it. All right, number one is a follow the money pick, IPOB. And on Wednesday, it finished up 9.97%. My average in it's $18.24. And if you would have got in on this, when we first put this on the list, you would be up 45.18%. Even better yet, if you would have done like I did and load up on call options. And that's what I did. I felt very confident in these ARK buys. And so I loaded up on call options. You would be up 241%. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you can do me a huge favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you were to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications if you haven't already done so, I would very much appreciate that. And I look forward to talking with each and every one of you every day. Please fill up that comment section. I may not get to it to the end of the day because I'm a very active trader, but I will take a look at what I can when I can. Let's have a great trading rest of the week, and Raythoven out.